Let every word once spoken fade. Let every thought in dust be laid. Hi, everyone. Welcome to your messages. It is so good to be back and doing a reading for y'all and myself again. I had a wonderful trip. And it's good to be home. So let's see what we have. What are the messages for today? Or for whenever this message finds you. 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Interesting. Too many. 4 of Cups. Okay, so interesting that this 4 of Swords in the middle keeps showing up. I know that January has been a time for going inward, resting, and recovering from intense times. So we are at the near end of this cycle, it feels like, but everyone's going through something different, and everyone, it's very, very individualized. They take their time to heal in their own time. And I am just amazed as this new energy is coming in and the vitality is reborn anew, coming in, the energy's coming back. There's still a call for this inward rest and recovery. I don't think, one can realize how much rest is needed when you are going through an awakening. It's mental energy, and there's a lot of just seeing, a lot of aha moments. There's a lot going on, and more rest and more recovery is still needed. This reading is just saying, go about your Father's business and in your joy. And I know that the vitality is coming in, but you still need extra rest, naps, turn the computer off early, go to bed early, sleep in, take naps. Because this is definitely the beginning of a new adventure. This card, these energies, I took some days off, but the energies are very much still the same in a lot of ways, even though new energies are coming in. Cycles have ended, new ones have already begun. New energy is surrounding us, and you can probably feel it, but there are still the same lessons being seen. Even though the energy is new, even though the lessons have been learned, you're getting an opportunity to see it all again and react differently. So it may look the same in the outside world, but your mind has changed. So you are interpreting it differently. You are reacting differently, or not at all. So you're setting out on a new adventure. One of my favorite cards, because I can just, I love the water and I love adventures. And, this woman has been preparing for a new journey. The 3 of Wands says that you've already built a solid foundation. Something that you are doing has begun. It has already started the creation process. And there is a solid foundation with it thus far, but it's still the beginning. And you are wondering in this card what steps to take next. Kind of looking out over the ocean with what you've created, the 3 wands, waiting for your ships to come in. But there are times when we are to go inward and wait, and then there are times for action. This card can indicate that you're a bit stuck, and that there is a call for action. Take the risk. In this card, she is completely prepared for her journey on that surfboard. Her body is strong and fit. She's holding it under her arm. The fire is a burning. So her fire is burning. She's ready to go. And she needs to get in that water. Because at this point, when it's time to take a step and you don't take it, it's fine. Nothing's going to go wrong. But the delay is painful. It's very painful. So eventually you're just going to have to jump in. I don't care how cold the water is. Just jump in. It gets warmer once you start moving around. That's the message that's coming through. Now, also, as this woman, I mean, I'm just seeing it as a story. Like she's got, a lot of energy is going to be needed to take a trip on a surfboard in the ocean. She's going to have to take lots of breaks. This is just an analogy, the surfer. Whatever you're doing that's new, take a risk. Go out and start. You can't mess it up. That is the message. You can't mess it up. And in between, there will be much rest required. So yeah, there's some kind of holding back going on, or feeling of boredom or lethargy. There's just, hold on. It's interesting because this is 4 of Cups and she's got 3 cups right here. And she's so bored and uninterested in these cups that she has. There is another cup being offered, but she can't even see it. Now, it's interesting because she's got 3 of Wands here and she's stuck. And she's got 3 cups that she sees here and she's bored and unsatisfied. So as you rest and go inward, you are going to discover this 4th cup and it's going to get you unstuck. And when you accept this cup, that will be your next step. So keep your eyes open for an offer, for something new and exciting that's going to get you moving and make these 3 wands or 3 cups sparkle again, or just leave those cups behind because a new cup is coming in. Actually, she can't take these wands with her when she gets on that surfboard. So whatever the analogy would be, you've been working hard, you're doing a great job. You've taken something as far as it can go where you're at with it right now, or as far as you can go with it, period. And you are feeling stuck. You're not sure what your next steps are. You're being asked to go inward because there's a new cup that you don't see yet, or that hasn't been offered yet, that's coming in, that's going to make you extremely joyful. It's going to be a collaboration of giving and receiving. The 6 of Pentacles talks about equal give and take in the tarot, but for those of us on an awakening journey, it's more of giving your love to everything you're doing. And because you're giving your attention and your love to those things and ones you're with, you're in a constant flow of receiving the same. So you're in a constant flow because giving is receiving. You're in a constant flow of giving and receiving love, truth, abundance, joy. So that's what this new cup coming in is going to offer you. Underneath the deck, I also see the King of Wands. I mean, passionate, joyful, happy new beginning. This new cup is going to bring a lot of joy into your life. Let's see what else we get. What other messages are there for those who have shown up today? Thank you for showing up, by the way. And wanting the truth, wanting peace, wanting joy. The Thinker, it's interesting. Let me just pull all the cards. God, these cards. I'm getting a lot of the same ones I got before I left for my little trip. So with the 4 of Cups, this card reminds me, it's being clarified by this card. And both women are looking bored, unsatisfied, or pondering. So Yeah, they're not satisfied. They're not satisfied. So you've got this twice. Let go of your mind. Stop daydreaming, fantasizing. Come into gratitude and joy. Gratitude for what you have and joy. Something new is definitely coming in that you don't see yet, that hasn't been offered yet. But you need to get in the state of mind of joy and gratitude before it comes in. The whole process is about, you're being asked to, you're being asked to get into the energy of joy, abundance, and excitement, and passion, and new life before it comes. It's on the way, but you're pushing it away by not allowing the unknown of it to be joyful. That energy is going to attract itself. It's just waiting for you to know that you have everything right now, because the thing coming in is not what's going to make you happy. Only you can come into a state of mind that is joyful, because things come and go, but you are constant. And you can have constant peace. And the Spirit is asking you to come into that energy of consistent peace within your own mind while connected to your source. And then your new beginning will come. I hope that makes sense. With the Four of Swords, you have soulmates. So there's some kind of holy relationship or divine union that you're in. It doesn't have to be intimate, but it can be. And it could be you're in an intimate union with yourself and your source right now. But whatever it is for you, it feels really, really good. So it's guided, it's given, enjoy it, and just let it happen. Just let it happen. Don't try to control it or even think about it. Don't think the thinker. You know, nothing you can think about is going to help you to live your life in peace. It's just being in a state of peace with yourself or with the ones you're with, and allowing that love. So as you are leaving something behind, as you are starting a new beginning, going out on your adventure, you're leaving something behind, or something is just not for you. So that's been coming up a lot lately. If you're not sure what it is, it's coming in. Something is not for you, and it could be hard or it could be easy. Like, oh, thank God that's not for me. So just be open. Have no, expectations about what could or could not even be for you. I've got time for a nap. Again, Four of Swords, rest and recovery. Time for a nap. As much as these energies are changing, and new vitality is coming in, you're being asked to rest in between. It's not about just coming out of a restful time and plunging yourself in to fast forward chaos. Things are going to move forward quickly, and you're being asked to rest in between. Okay, let's pull one more card to close the reading. What is the message? Angels. Oh, we got one. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. I got this in a private reading. It's a beautiful card. Okay, let's see what it says. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. A yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. It's called Harrieth. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's an unexplainable, unshakable longing for home, and it's common in star seeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to, a place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it is a longing for the unity of Source, a remembering of interconnectedness, oneness. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships. a journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. Fully commit. So let me just say something really quick. A lot of people who come to me are on the path of A Course in Miracles, but some are not. So if the word star seeds or something doesn't resonate with you, just put it aside. There's something in this message for you, and vice versa. Okay. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be here right now. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. Whoo, y'all. I can feel that one's for me. I'm going to have to watch this video again. There was something about the end of that oracle message that was very deep. The here and now, live life fully, commit to everything that's happening in your life right now. It feels exciting. I hope you enjoyed the messages. I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time. In the place, the heart breaks, in the loss of the pretender.